Okay, let's try this one. Hello, everybody. That makes it brighter. All right. Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, 7:32. Sorry for being late. Oh, I got a bit of a. Let me see if I can do this here. I'll be right there. All right, let's move this back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Well, you can see the light there. Come on out. Just patience, everyone. Don't fall. Okay, great. How about these? Can you see these little things? See all these little cars here? Got a little theme going here today. All right. Let's see. And I'm on the, I don't know why I'm kneeling on the floor here. That's okay. I'll keep doing this. Hello there, Lynn. All right. And Teresa, this is great. Come on in, everybody. Lori, Lacey. All right. Just trying to create some ambiance here. Oops, sorry. Tina, Carol. Let me go down a little bit here like that. There, now you can see all these little beep beep cars and everything. Got a little collection of them going here. All right, let's see. And Barry, this might be Barry's first time. Who knows? Hi, Vanessa. Okay, anyway, if this is your first time, everybody, and there's Ann. Ann just got home. She was visiting me the last couple of days. That's fun. Okay, anyway, if this is your first time, this is a little unusual, kind of. I'm going to tell a story. Today's a beep beep day, so I'm going to tell a story of this little red car that has a lot of adventures. And so yeah, I promised it, and I'm going to do this. So, great. And I don't know why. I'm kneeling on the floor. Almost like down on my haunches so that I can present to you this, beep beep thing and all the cars. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, is everybody comfortable? Great, because today I'm going to tell a little story. Okay, great. Hello, Pamela from Carabel. That's great. And Bill Strunk. I haven't seen some of these names before, so thanks for checking in. Maybe we're growing. Maybe we have more people, so that's great. All right, great. Okay, great. Well, before we get into that story that I'm thinking about making up as we talk right now, as I talk. Wait, whose birthday is this? Oh, I have to scroll back down. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. Oh, Bosse, Augustine, today is my birthday. Say a prayer. All right, God bless her. Bless him, bless Ogbossi, sorry, bless him and everyone who celebrates birthdays today. Okay, it's gone. Anyway, happy birthday. That's fantastic. Okay, sorry. All right, so today people have asked if I know anything about, if I have any updates on Bishop Parks, my predecessor, the Bishop of St. Augustine, who might be watching. I'm sorry, the Bishop of St. Petersburg. I have St. Augustine on my mind because I went to that ordination a couple weeks ago. He's the Bishop of St. Petersburg. He was the bishop of this diocese, Pensacola-Tallahassee, and lived in this house for 4 years while he was bishop here. So they've asked if there's an update. He had his right foot amputated below his knee, and he posted a picture. Maybe some of you follow him on Instagram. He posted a picture. It's fantastic. It showed him standing. We had a prosthetic leg there, and he said, it's my first time standing since the surgery. And he said, he's got to get fitted right for the leg and everything. But he was beaming, he was smiling, and it was really good. It's nice to see that. Nice to see him smiling and doing well and standing and everything. So he's doing well, I would say. I may see him. We have meetings coming up, so I might get to see him at those meetings. But anyway. Roberta Mueller said you saw him on Facebook. Yeah, I'm guessing it was the same post there on Facebook as well. So that's great. Okay. Oh, you said you were married by me in Austin. This person. Sorry, I shouldn't be looking at this. It's, it's Yoli. Yoli Hollywood. I like that last name. That's great. Celebrated our 7th year anniversary this past weekend. They were married by me in Austin. That's great, Yoli. All right. Happy day. Okay. And Chris, forget it. I'm done. I can't read up this because I get messed up. Although there's my sister. I've got to say hello to my sister, Mary. Okay, so today we have another episode of Beep Beep. again, a lot of sometimes I pray on these things, sometimes I tell you what's going on, sometimes I, just tell you where I've been and what I'm up to these days, but there are other times when I just tell a story. These are stories that I like to tell little ones. I told a few of my nieces and nephews when they were little. I used to tell them these stories, and so I continue to do that. It's about a little red car, and it even has a jingle, and I know a lot of you know, and I've heard that some of you, many of you, all of you, actually do the part you're supposed to do, so that's great. So here goes. And I have props too. I have that, and I have all these things. Thank you to those who sent me these little cars. Does it say beep beep on it? I can't read that, but anyway, it probably says something. No, it says coupe. All right, but here's something that has my name on the door, Bishop Walk. That came from Martin in Northern Ireland, so thank you. And anyway, okay, great. Here goes. Who's that car running down the street? Little red car, it's got to beep beep beep. And all the children go beep beep, go beep beep, go beep beep, go. Okay, great, thank you for participating. All right, so it's back to school time. This is a back to school edition. Believe it or not, school starts here for our Catholic schools on Monday. I'm not sure when our public schools start. Perhaps it's Monday as well. I can't believe that it already starts. Some people already started this week, I understand. Not here in Pensacola or in Tallahassee, but in other parts of the country. And some people will start, like we did, after Labor Day, in September. But anyway, we start on Monday. So tomorrow I'll have a back-to-school mass with all the teachers of our Catholic schools and everything. But that's not part of the Beep Beep story. Anyway, back-to-school edition. So Beep Beep loves the first day of school. He really loves every day of school, but he loves the first day especially because he just feels so important. And he knows that he's a little red car, but now on these days when he takes the kids to school, he imagines himself to be a big yellow school bus with lots of windows and a very powerful engine and everything. And that's how he feels when he's taking the kids to school. Well, it's the first day of school, and Beep Beep can just feel, he senses the emotions. There's a lot of emotions going on. There's 4 humans, there's 3 humans in the car, but there's 4 humans in the car, but he knows what they're all feeling. I mean, he's a car, and he just senses it through their little bodies and big bodies. What? Anyway, so he knows that first of all, he can feel the mom who's driving just is okay, she's content, but a little anxious for her son, who seems really tense and nervous because it's his first day of high school. He's going to be a freshman in high school, and he's not even pretending to be brave. He's nervous, and he's biting his fingernails, and he's scared a little bit, but he won't admit it and everything. So anyway, Beep Beep got a message. He can feel that mom's a little anxious for him and everything, and she just wants to make sure that it all goes well for him. Then the little girl in the back seat, well, she's not anxious at all. She is happy because she's going to go back to her school, she's going to 3rd grade, and she knows most of her friends are going to be there and everything. She knows the teacher already, and so that's going to be great. And next to her is the little baby, Mabel, who's also sleeping. It seems really nice. But back to the little girl. So she's excited. She's going to see her friends again. She's going to see the teacher that she knows and everything. She knows her classroom and everything. And she's just really excited. And the best thing is, she's thinking to herself, the best part of today, of going back to school, is my brand new backpack. She just got a backpack. And it's no ordinary backpack. It's an Encanto backpack from the movie Encanto, and it even says on there, big letters and everything, we don't talk about Bruno. It's her favorite song in the movie, and she just loves that backpack, and there's everything in it, and just like and she's where's the backpack? Where's the backpack? Oh my gosh. And she's all over, and mom's like, what? She's like, I can't find my backpack. Where's my Encanto backpack? And she's like, honey, you had it with you. I'm sure you have it. Is it on the floor there in the car? Look. And nothing. And she says she's panicking. It's not there. Is it in the back? She's craning her little neck in the back seat to look behind her. No, can't find it. It's not here. We got to go home. We got to go home. And Beep Beep, he knows. He knew what was going to happen. He was just waiting for the humans to figure this out. All of a sudden, beep, beep, when it was safe, slammed on the brakes. And a little brand new Encanto backpack comes flying over the car and into the street in front of the car. Fortunately, there was no traffic. And all of a sudden, the little girl says, "It was on top of the car." And Mom says, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, sweetheart." Mom looks around, gets out, it's all okay. She goes to pick up the backpack. It's fine, no problem. Gives it to the little girl, and she's so happy because she's got her backpack. Whew. Well, that solved that, thinks Beep Beep. Now there's less tension in the car. But all of a sudden, of course, because of slamming on the brakes and because of the crying and everything from the little girl, now little Mabel has awoken, and she is gone into a full scream. She's crying, the little baby. And Mom's trying with one hand, reaching back like, shh, it's gonna be okay. But the baby is just inconsolable now. The baby is hungry or cranky or whatever, but just, it's really loud. And that's not helping our freshman in the front seat. The freshman to be, he's like, I don't want to go to school. I just turn around, Mom. Can we just say I'm sick? I don't know. I'm not going to know anyone. It's everything's new. And oh my gosh, could you just, Mabel, stop it. You're making me nervous. And everything is going on. Mom's getting anxious. The boy's on the verge of tears. And Mabel is just in a full out crying episode. And just as they're coming up to school, there's something else that happens, and the boy says, "Oh my gosh, Mom, where's my class schedule? Mom." She said, "I don't know. You had it when you came to the car. Look in your pockets." "Mom, it's not in my pockets. I'm not going to know where to go. Everyone's going to laugh at me. Mom, where's my class schedule?" "Honey, just relax. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Look in your bag." "Mom, it's not there. It's nowhere." And Beep Beep just thinks to him, he does a scan of the car. Oh, there it is. Because he can sense things. He's a car, but he thinks he's a bus. And he scans the car and he senses where the class schedule is. And all of a sudden he lets the visor drop. And the class schedule just kind of floats down into the boy's lap. Oh yeah, I put it up there so it wouldn't get lost. What's the matter with me? I'm sorry, Mom, I'm just so nervous. And she's like, "Honey, it's gonna be okay, all right?" Mabel, stop crying. And just as they're getting ready to go near the high school, they're going to head right toward the high school, Beep Beep has an idea. He turns left onto this dirt road. And the mom's like, I didn't do that. Why are we going away from the school? And the little boy's like, cool. Maybe, this is just more time that I don't have to go to school. So they're heading away from the school on this very bumpy dirt road. And Mom's trying to turn around and everything, and she's trying to figure out what's going on. But all of a sudden, it gets quieter and quieter and quieter in the back seat. Mabel has been lulled to sleep by the vibrations of the road, the dirt road. And so that's what Beep Beep thought all along. That's what he was going to do. And so Mabel's asleep, and then all of a sudden they come to a stop sign. Mom turns right, then she turns right again, and now they're right back at the high school. And she leans over to give her son a kiss. She's not sure if he's going to kiss her back because, he's a freshman now. But he looks around, he sees that no one's there. No one can see him. So he leans over and he kisses Mom. And she said, "It's going to be okay. You're going to have a good day." And he said, "You're probably right, Mom." And he opened the door. He blew a kiss to Mabel, who's sleeping soundly in the car, opened the door, and he saw 2 people from his grade school. He didn't know they were going to go to that high school. And he yelled, "Wait up!" And then he turned and smiled, closed the door, and walked on to high school. Mom just took a few moments to say a little prayer of thanksgiving, and she thought, man, I am a blessed person. I'm a blessed mom. And Beep Beep thought to himself, ha, she thinks she did all that, but it was me. I'm really a blessed school bus. The end. All right. Yep, that's brought to you by CVS, where you can buy all your back-to-school supplies. No, this is not a commercial for CVS. But anyway, there you go. I just thought about that. Some of you gave me that idea last week. You said, how about Beep Beep goes back to school or something like that. So, and I called my brother David in a panic about a half hour ago, and he helped me with a few of the details. So there you go. Happy to share that with you. Again, the purpose of this video and these stories and everything is just to kind of make you smile perhaps and remind you and all of us that we're not alone, that God loves us and that we're all together in this community. all of us certainly on earth and in the church, but also this little community of Facebook Live. So have a wonderful day. I don't know if I can stand up now that I've been like crouching down on this little table here, but I'm going to try to stand up after this and read another story, maybe something else to stimulate the imagination. Okay, great. All right, have a wonderful evening. God bless you. Oh, I gotta pray. God bless you all. Oh, okay, okay, here we go. I've just shifted my leg. Here we go. Oh, great. Do I have any writing? Last time I did this, I had some writing on my hand, I think. And it was not something that I didn't want to share with anyone, so I have to be careful. There's no writing on it. Good and gracious God, bless your children, all of us. We are all your beloved children. On this day in which we commemorate St. John Vianney, we thank you for the gift of this great parish priest. He's the patron saint of all priests, all parish priests. So bless our priests, especially those who are pastors and parochial vicars and in residence in our parishes. Help them to be good and faithful shepherds, ministers of your word and sacrament. Bless all your children, especially those who are most in need tonight. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you all. Have a great night.